Boise, Idaho, the city of trees, the home of oddly colored football fields. The city has a lot to offer, and I'm not just saying that because I'm a Boise State alum who wants to lure young, impressionable people to the best school ever. I recently did a trip there because of signing up for a half marathon in a moment of madness. There are a ton of cheap and free things to get involved in after you've accidentally gotten lost on the half marathon course and run 14 miles. True story. While you can listen to my tips on where to go, you clearly shouldn't listen to my directions. When it comes to lodging, I would recommend conveniently having a brother who lives in an apartment downtown where you can stay for free and walk everywhere. You don't? Whoops. You can have mine. I've got 3 others. One of the main spots you'd want to check out is the Greenbelt. It's a nice extended path that runs next to the Boise River. The Boise Greenbelt offers residents and visitors a lot, from walking to biking to running to unintentionally running 14 miles during a half marathon. So it's definitely a good place to stop sending the Candy Crush invitations and get your face out of your phone. There are lots of nice little spots to look at the river in the canopy of trees. You can also be creepy and film people at nice little convenient stops. Aw, look, they're coming to see me. If you don't want to walk or bike near the water but would prefer to get all up in it, floating the river is also a favorite pastime of residents. I went to school here, but I never actually did it. Maybe my friend and current Boise resident Ben can weigh in. So do you ever float the river?
I have never floated the river, honestly. Unfortunately, not yet.
I haven't either. We suck, don't we?
Hopefully this is not in the video because
This is like the first thing that we're going to put in the video. Okay, well, people do float the river, trust me. See, look at all these people actually doing something with their days. There is also a ton of area hiking. One of the most popular hiking destinations is to Table Rock. When you get up there, there are awesome views of Boise and the Treasure Valley. Quite a few paths can get you up there too. Google the options and see which one sounds good to you. I didn't go because hiking after running 14 miles would have probably made my legs secede in frustration from the rest of my body. Ben's hiked up there a bit though. So do you frequently do the Table Rock hike?
I don't do it a lot, as you can tell. I wish I did it more, but every time I do it, I enjoy it. It's a really nice, pretty intense hike, but it's just a good piece of Idaho.
Apart from free outdoorsy options, there are also loads of cheap area museums. The Boise Art Museum offers a $6 general admission and reduced prices for school-aged kids and seniors. Kids under 6 can get in for free. The Idaho State Historical Museum is currently closed for a 3-year renovation project, so you can go there in your hovercraft when it opens again in a couple of years. No video available because I just couldn't walk anymore, but the Basque Museum and Cultural Center is another option. You can get in for $5 or less depending on your age. A free museum that appreciates donations is also nestled in Julia Davis Park, the Idaho Black History Museum. It's held in an old church.
Well, the museum used to be St. Paul Baptist Church, was located quite a few blocks away. Sat empty when they moved into the church moved into a bigger building. Then the Black History Association was formed. They got the building, moved it over here, converted it to the museum, tells the story of black people in Idaho.
There is all sorts of information on the history of African Americans in the state of Idaho, as well as some pretty cool paintings. They had an exhibit by Haitian artist Francisco Telesfort during my visit. He currently lives in Caldwell. It's a pretty quick stop, but check it out. Another cool history-inspired spot is the Anne Frank Human Rights Memorial right off of the Greenbelt. It's a serene spot with a statue of Frank as well as walls with quote after quote regarding human rights. There are waterfalls and places to sit. This is one of my absolute favorite places in the city, and it's free to visit. Once you've gotten some history, there are some awesome places to visit downtown for food and entertainment. There's the Flicks, a small theater that tends to have indie and foreign films. This is the place to go during film awards season if you are a giant film snob and pretend to scoff at explosion-filled blockbusters like me. I really do secretly like them. Destroy Metropolis further, Superman. Anyway, you can watch just about any Oscar-nominated flick there at some point. Matinees are $7. Students, seniors, kids, and active military can get in for $7 regardless of the time of day. So really, there's no excuse not to get your film snob on. There's also the best place ever in the history of places I can recommend on sparsely viewed YouTube videos, Guido's Pizzeria. The main reason I was looking forward to my half marathon was that I was pretty sure I could down one of these by myself following the run. I dove in with a fervor only the best thin crust pizza ever could satisfy. Oh yeah. Hold on, I need a minute. Oh, so many more minutes. You can get a 20-inch cheese for $14. It's huge, delicious, foodgasmy, and your life will never be the same. The only pizza I like better is the kind I had in Torino, Italy regularly during my semester there. I want polygamous food marriage to be legal so I could marry a Guido's Pizza and a pizza from the little pizzeria right underneath our apartment in Italy. Some people are awful and don't think it's the best pizza in these parts, though.
Where's the best place in Boise to get some food triplets going on in your belly?
Oh, that's a good question. Personally, I really like Flying Pie Pizza. You can get 2 medium pizzas, buy one, get the second half off any night of the week. So that's always a good option.
No love for the Guidos?
Guido's is good, but I just feel Flying Pie is a little bit better.
We're gonna have a brawl in the street after this. I thought I knew you better than that.
I don't know if we can be friends anymore. There are a ton of fun things to do in Boise, from greenbelt fun and floating the river to checking out museums and putting things into perspective at the Anne Frank Memorial. You can also check out the World Center for Birds of Prey, another cheap option with admission at $7 or less. I didn't go there, I checked out these vicious predatory ducks instead. I'm sure they could carry off your young. Look at the sinister way they swim. If you're still watching and didn't check out When the Pizza Got You Too Hot and Bothered, check out Boise, kids.
I've got like,
Wow.
that was such a beautiful response.
I know. You're crying. That was so beautiful.
Yeah, that was beautiful.
Because people are watching.
I'm already recording it.
Are you?
Yeah.